Hey, what's going on? This is Chris the Coach. Happy Friday to you. Just got a few words I want to share. So, um, I just want to share. I thought about this earlier about how we are tempted in so many different ways, but we never really are cognizant to the temptation of quitting or letting go of our dreams, right? So let me give you a good example. So I when I enrolled, I'm sorry, when I graduated out of high school, I had this goal. I'm going to go to this university. I was accepted this particular university, and it was out of state, and go there 4 years, complete my degree, and I'm getting out. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to keep moving on to another state and just keep going. I wanted to go to California. That's why I want to move. But that first year and a half, I did well. And when I came in, this was summer break. I'm like about to get my classes, a new class for next year, and I'm gonna keep. Man, was pumped, excited, and I'll never forget the financial aid officer said, "Woman said, I'm sorry, you owe X amount of dollars. I think it was like $1,000. Back then, that was a lot of money for me. But she said you owe like 1,000 to your on your bill, and you can't enroll until the next, until that's paid. That's zero balance. I tried everything, didn't work. So, here I am like 18 or something like that. I really didn't have a lot of money, hardly any money, zero money. So I had to make the choice to leave and come back to Chicago. But I said, I'm going to take this summer and just work. And then I'll make the money and get back and roll. Never happened. And from that time, for a few more years, I was so depressed and I was just upset with myself because I had thought I had failed, and in so many ways, I had given up. But here's the thing: gradually, I got back into it, because what made me do it was the fact that I know what I started. I know what I came for. I know what my goal was. I know what I was determined to do that. I wouldn't, and so gradually, year after year, I would take a little classes at the community college. Next thing I know, I went back to another university. Then I went back to the community college. Through all those years, I finally completed. I got, graduated from the community college, went back to a different university, and grabbed, two more degrees until I made it to master's level. Again, graduated. So I'm just sharing that with you, not to just try to gloat and say what I did, but I'm sharing one thing. This one thing, if you can get out of it, is this: please do not let go of what you know inside that you are destined to do. You have to, if you I know the pressure gets on you. I know it gets tight. You may have started that business. The money is a little fickle right now. You may have, money gets funny. You may have not had the best choices in relationships. You may be tired of where you're living, your residence, or whatever. You want to be a chef or whatever. I say these things because I want to tell you, whatever you aspire to do, in your heart that you're destined to do that. So it would be your responsibility, like it was my responsibility, to hold on to that. And how do we hold on? You have to make sure and understand that when you started, it was not a mistake. You did it for a reason. And so you have to stay on that first premise and understand that when I started, I know when I invested that money, or when I opened that business, or when I went back to school, I know what I was supposed to be doing. I just got sidetracked. And here's the other thing. I like the Olympics, and I love the relay races, right? So you have the hurdles. People jump the hurdles. Those, are athletes that jump the hurdles. So you think about it. We look at hurdles as obstacles, right? But look at them as, they're obstacles, but they're hurdles to strengthen you, to strengthen your core, to strengthen your legs. They make you stronger. They're strong enough so you can keep going and keep practicing and keep hitting it and keep going and be persistent. And one day you'll make your goal. So all I'm saying is this: you can't afford to let go of what you know inside that you're supposed to do. And be mindful of who you talk to about when you have certain complications, because some people cannot give you advice. All advice is not good advice. I pick and choose who I listen to. If it's valuable to me, I'll keep it. If it's not, I'll let it go. But I'm telling you, do not let any other person or thing deter you from what God has put in your heart and what you're destined for. And you're destined for greatness. because someone is waiting on that book. Someone is waiting on you to be a teacher. Some kid needs you to be their support system. Your significant other is out there. I'm telling you, your house is out there. You just have to understand. You got to stay in a vibration and a frequency that keeps you positive, thinking positive, staying positive. It's not just a mindset. It comes from internal. So again, always go back to the foundation. When you started it, you knew what you were doing, and it was destined for greatness. So you are great. Don't give up. Don't turn around. Maybe you need to pause for a second. That's okay to take a breather, but keep going. You got this. I believe you. Let's go.